Hey, it's Dr. Brenda Money Coach and the founder of the Gutsy Women Club, where women dare to dream and take bold actions to follow their heart's journey. Hey, please subscribe below to follow along on this crazy journey, me and the three cats. And that's Coco behind me. She's all tired out. Can't get outside today because it's raining. Today I'm going to talk about weather because I have just finished juggling my reservations because of the weather. Right now, I am in Lake Corpus Christi State Park, which is near Corpus Christi, Texas. And I have plans to go to McKinney Falls State Park on Monday, and that's in Austin. Weather's coming in, big time weather, cold front, possible blizzard, snow. It's not a good time to be on the road or to have to be in an RV and worry about your pipes bursting. So, I'm not going to get there on Monday. That much I have decided. So I'm going to have to make some changes. What do I do? So as I'm going through my scenarios, I've got two real options. I move out of this park and try to find someplace south that's maybe going to be a little bit warmer. Two, I stay in this park. It's because the weather's going to be a little bit better here, and then I'm not on the road. But I'm also at the 14-day limit for staying at this park. So, yeah, the first thing I did is look at the weather situation. And I'm going to tell you right now that I have an app on my phone called Dark Sky. And, you know, it's a paid app. I think it's like $4. It has been the most accurate, the most reliable weather app that I have. It is well worth the few bucks that you're going to pay for it. I've also gone to the Weather Channel, and the forecasts are wildly different than what I have on Dark Sky. And I've learned over the years that Dark Sky is much more accurate. So I'm going to show you a bit about how those forecasts varied. So the bulk of the weather is supposed to come in on the weekends. And so, yeah, I created a notepad with all of this different stuff, information on it. So the worst, it's coming in really on Monday is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So Monday, my Dark Sky has a low of about 8 degrees for Austin. And the Weather Channel has 15 degrees. It's a pretty big difference. Tuesday, my app says it could get down to 1 degrees. That is very cold. The Weather Channel has 31 degrees. And I mean, it's just wildly different. And so, if I were to go by the Weather Channel, maybe I would risk it and, okay, maybe it's going to be okay. I'd rather go with a Dark Sky, and I've found that their forecasts tend to be better, more accurate, 4 or 5 days out. So, I mean, this is going to be a moving target, obviously, but that gives me some idea that absolutely I'm not going to be in Austin. I know things are going to shut down. They're not prepared for snow, which is in the forecast. There might be sleet. There might be ice. I don't want to be on the road. So one of the things I started to do was look at, if I had my preference, I would stay at the Texas state parks. So I looked at various weather channels and my Dark Sky. I'm like, okay, if I went to this state park, what are going to be the temps? And is there, availability? And I'll tell you what, I could drive 2 hours and 12 minutes south to a state park, and the low is going to be 22 on Monday, 17 on Tuesday. If I stay put here, low is 15, the low is 11 for Monday and Tuesday. And so it didn't seem real worth the effort to drive 2 hours south to catch, a 5-degree difference. The big thing for me is freezing level. So how many hours is it going to be freezing the entire day? So again, I look at my forecast, and my temperatures every single day are above freezing. Maybe not by much. I got 38 and 39 for the highs, but that's a whole lot better than Texas. So my inclination was I want to stay at this park. It's going to be so much more convenient for me. But like I just said, I hit that 14-day maximum stay. So I went to the office and talked to the staff there, explained, what I was hoping to do. And they're like, no problem, just make another reservation, but you better make it quick because, things go fast. So I'm like, all right, that's going to solve my problem. So the first thing I did is I went online to the Texas State Parks site. I attempted to make a reservation, keyword attempted. I couldn't, because first I had to cancel out of the McKinney Falls State Park because it was realizing that my Virginia State Pass, I had already had a reservation. I can't use that Virginia State Parks Pass in two places at the same time. It makes sense. So now I can't change that reservation online. So I called, and remember, weather's coming in. This is just a lesson for you. If you know weather's coming in, I mean, today's Wednesday, and I'm already talking about changing a reservation for Monday. And they were slammed. So all I could do is, they have an option. You can leave your number. They will call you back. They estimated to be, 31 to 42 minute of a wait. And so I left my number, and it was more like 50 minutes when they called back. So that's how busy that they are. People are juggling things right now. And so, I couldn't make this reservation until that was canceled. So finally they called back, and I expect to get a person online. Nope, I'm on hold for another 5 minutes. Now, I will say customer service was fine once somebody came on the line. So they were able to help me. So I cut off 3 days from my Austin reservation, and then she was able to add 3 days on here. And I've got to move sites, which is okay because I'm on a water and electric only, so there's a site open in the full hookup area. So I'm going to be able to I mean, yes, I've got to pack up and move over there, but I don't have to secure everything because it's just, it's just down the road. I don't have to hitch up. I can walk back here and get my Jeep. So it's going to be a much easier move, and I can dump my gray and my black tanks when I'm there. So I feel pretty good about that decision. And as next week progresses, I'll again be monitoring the weather. And if I have to stay, or if I can get up there, or if I find yet another option, I'll worry about it then. But I feel so much better having taken care of it than waiting until, say, Sunday, when things are closed, and I would feel really, really desperate. So that is my weather advice. Definitely get dark sky. It's really helpful. Start, if start early, really, really early. If you know that there's cold, freezing weather come in, and by the way, I will, when it gets cold here, I will remove the hose from the spigot. So I'm going to have to depend on my water tank in here. That's my heat. It'll slip down. It'll use propane when the temperature slip, usually around 40 degrees. And so hopefully with the RV heated up, that I won't have any problems with the internal pipes, with the spigot and the hose tucked away, spigot off, hose put back. I should be okay. And plus, each day that I'm here, it does not stay under the freezing level. So I feel pretty good about that decision. The other thing I know is that the electricity has been very reliable here. The internet has been fabulous. And so it just seems like a really much better decision. I don't have to hitch up. I can, it's not going to be such a burden to move on Monday morning. So anyway, that is what is happening. And if you've got weather coming down the pike, especially freezing weather that could burst your pipes in your RV, which, that would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Or you may lose power. Take care of this in advance. Just move as fast as you can. It is better to be cautious here. Maybe you're out a couple of bucks or out a little bit of bucks, but your safety and feeling at peace and not having to drive in a blizzard or in bad conditions, that is worth so much. So that's my weather story. I guess I'm here for another week, and that's pretty fun, pretty okay with me. It's going to be hunkering down and doing a lot of work, but I have been enjoying the trails. I have been enjoying the solitude and the quiet. So, hey, I'm going to be safe, and hopefully I'm going to try to stay warm. So you guys take care, and don't forget to subscribe. See you later.